Andre Green gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. And the pitch on 2-1.
Ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brian Watley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-0 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Outside, 3-0 now. Green has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Gordon on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
In now, Mitch Haniger, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. In the air, out to right. Valdez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The catcher, number 3.
So first and third
Mike.
with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he takes ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 on the way. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. James Paxton will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Danny Nowakowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Valdez.
Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting third, the first baseman, Elvis Villarreal.
Into the box, Elvis Villarreal.
That's the ball.
And that misses, ball 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy trick.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And there There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Vinny Gomez.
Striding in, Vinny Gomez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Second and third here, one man out. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Cano ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fifth,
Now at the plate,
third baseman,
Shea Clark. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ready with the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get to it. This one's down. And not in time as the run scores. And he is in there.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out
Batting
there
fifth,
for a 2 RBI
second
base hit.
baseman.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat,
Ramirez.
jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Paxton, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
So here's Jose Abreu as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-0. And now a soft liner here to the right side, but foul. One and one. Here it is.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Royals. Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
The first baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Healy. Now here's the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Full count, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Clark shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Damon Rodriguez.
Damon Rodriguez.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
1-2, the count to the Royals shortstop. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Nowakowski.
Nowakowski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
No, that's out.
Perez stands at first with 1 out. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just
The
another
right fielder,
example.
number 2.
And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So now to the plate, Luis Valdez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
The first baseman, number 25.
Stepping in now, Elvis Villarreal.
Villarreal.
Hit hard, but foul. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Right to.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The left
Now in the
fielder,
box,
number 9.
Vinny Domet.
Vinny Domet.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
From the stretch.
Ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman,
So
number 8.
striding forward now, Shay Clark. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We played 2 full. It's the Royals 5 and the Mariners 1. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Gordon.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Watley.
Standing in now, Brian Watley, as he'll take a look at ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Gordon, the runner at second with one away. Three and 0 now. Mitch Haniger is on deck. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. That one's in there, 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
0-1, here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. And one major aspect of their offensive approach is, of course, their speed. They currently lead Major League Baseball in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. One coach told me that tells you 2 things. We have great athletes, and they work very hard on the craft of swiping bags. He went on to explain that a lot of work goes into perfecting their technique for getting good jumps and studying the pitcher's tendencies. It's a bit of a throwback approach to offense, but these guys have bought in. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
So here's Jose
The
Abreu.
designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
Ready for another chance.
Shortstop,
Damon Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Paxton peers in. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and this all set for the start of the 4th.
Leads
And
off
that'll
with
bring
the
up the catcher, Mike
The
Zunino.
catcher, Mike
And the pitch.
Zunino.
Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this is something you don't see
Now
every
back.
day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Villarreal stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 22.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Cano tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Gordon patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The center fielder.
Ready once
12.
again, Danny Nowakowski. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2.
Ready for another shot now. Luis Valdez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. The 1-0 home. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Elvis Villarreal stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Paxton comes set. Here's the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ben Gamel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ben Gamel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Ball 2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
D. Gordon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Brian Watley is on deck. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Stepping up now, Brian Watley.
Brian Watley.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
2-2.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Luis Avilan, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Luis Avilan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vinny Domit. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is right there, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 8.
Riding in once again, Shea Clark. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Avilan has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You never want to be a pitcher that breaks
50,
a guy out of the slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He's set. Here it comes. Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Royals bats are quiet. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Mike Zunino.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1-2 now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's foul.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. One and one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one into right. Valdez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Ball, low.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading up for the Royals.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. There is Seager. And there's one away.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Damon Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-2.
Full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball. that, miss. That's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Danny Nowakowski would be next if they can keep this inning alive. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The center fielder,
standing
number 12.
in, Danny Nowakowski. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Curtis Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Hopped up. Seager over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 11, Curtis
Tim Shaw
Rodriguez
will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Brian Ramiro is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over. Alejandro Sanchez is into the game as well. He's the new first baseman. Adam Dougherty is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
A defensive change for the
And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
The third baseman, Kyle
So digging in now, Kyle Seager, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2 to count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. At the plate, Ryan Watley. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fastball well outside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it misses. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in now Mike Zunino. 2 home runs and 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Haniger at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zunino brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Jason Bradford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 60.
Ready now, Brian Ramiro. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you,
Now
in a
back.
one-run game,
The first
especially
baseman,
this late, getting that
Alejandro
first guy in the inning is so
Sanchez.
important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Alejandro Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. At the plate, Vinny Gomez 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Up high, 2-1 now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
In now, Shea Clark, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch out, nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first. One and one, here it is. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment.
Now
Everyone
back.
knows he's a
Second
power
baseman.
threat with a bat, so
Adam.
it's all about not
Now
letting
it is.
him be the guy that beats you.
So striding in, Adam Doherty. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2. Runner, yes,
And a double steal try here. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Your
Ralph
attention,
Ludwig
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Leading off
Ralph
the inning, Gene
Ludwig.
Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The Mariners find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Reined in on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter number.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here comes the first pitch. Ben Gamble is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Now here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Kevin Quackenbush enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Domet is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they...
Ladies and
Jonathan
gentlemen, your
Groniger
attention,
will stay in the
please.
ball game as a new shortstop.
shortstop.
Logan Forsythe
Number
is
7.
also into the ball game now as he
Jonathan
takes over at second.
Groniger.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing
playing
in is the
second.
DH, Jose
Number
Abreu.
14.
No balls and a
Logan
strike to count.
Forsythe.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to
batter
get
number
rid of this
4.
baseball and drive it
Shortstop.
through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly.
Rodriguez.
Breaking ball down
Your
below the
attention,
zone.
please.
Nice job right there.
This game for the Mariners. Now playing shortstop.
Christopher
Number
Bagley
26.
will be summoned now to be
Eddie.
the pinch runner.
Pinckney.
To the plate now, Damon Rodriguez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Altavilla rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now a move over to first, back in standing. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
3-1 to him now. Drilled down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what
Now
might have
batting,
been if the
catcher,
previous play didn't unfold like the way it did.
Rodriguez.
If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
First offering on its way. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. One out and a runner on third. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Danny Nowakowski stands in as he looks at a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Clips it behind his back. And 8 innings have come and gone now. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Rob Tejada is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Digging in, Brian Watley, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. Now this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Tejada waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle.
Next for Seattle, Eddie Pinckney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andre Green gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. James Paxton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kevin Quackenbush records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
In League Central, the Royals had an astounding 10 stolen bases as they took down the visiting Mariners. Beat the White Sox on the south side 7-2. The Brewers